Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 18, text 16. Tatraivam sati kartaram atmanam kevalam tuyah pashyati akrita buddhitvan na sa pashyati durmatihi. Therefore, one who thinks himself the only doer, not considering the five factors, is certainly not very intelligent and cannot see things as they are. So yesterday we heard how Krishna is telling Arjuna there are five factors for every action, whether they be good or bad, and they are this material body, the soul, the desire of the soul, the senses, the endeavor, the effort that is put, the endeavor, and the most important, the sanction of the Lord. Now, if we disregard everything and just think I'm the doer, then certainly Krishna is saying that we are not able to see things as they are, and that's why we are not very intelligent. A foolish person cannot understand that the super soul is sitting as a friend within and conducting his actions. Although the material causes are the place, the worker, the endeavor, and the senses, the final cause is the Supreme, the personality of Godhead. Therefore, one should see not only the four material causes, but the supreme efficient cause as well. One who does not see the Supreme thinks himself to be the doer. So we have to recognize that. And if we don't, then we are called not intelligent. We have to recognize that there is a Paramatma in our heart. And he's the one who is arranging for all our desires to be fulfilled by the facility of the material energy. And in doing so, we just completely disregard the Paramatma and we think that we are controlling the material energy and all our desires are being fulfilled because we are working for it. Sure, we are putting the endeavor, but the sanction comes from the Lord. If there is no Lord's sanction, no matter how much we endeavor, we will not get the result for it. You know, so it can be seen that somebody has eyes, legs, hands, but they can't get up. They have all these facilities, but they can't do anything with it. They have to be lying down on the bed like a vegetable, can't eat, because it's a sanction of the Lord. We have to recognize.
So the place here is our body, right?
Yes.
The material causes are the place. So like the body.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, the place, the body is the field of our activities. It's with the body that we are creating new and new karma.
Okay. And the worker is ourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So see, there is a distinction. Bhagavad Gita teaches us to make us a distinction between ourselves and the body. That we are the soul. We are not this body. We are the soul. And there is a super soul, a Paramatma, who's sitting next to us inside this same body. So there are two. The soul is there and the super soul is there. Atma is there, Paramatma. They are two separated. They are not together, one. No. Two separate individual entities are there in the same heart. The Katha Upanishad describes that it's like there's a tree, and on the tree there are two birds. One bird is busy enjoying or suffering the fruits because some fruits are bitter, some are sweet, and one bird is just recording the activities. He's witnessing the activities. So the bird who's witnessing the activities is the Paramatma, the super soul. That's a representation of, that's Krishna. And the bird who's busy eating, enjoying the fruits, that is us, the living entity. And this body is separate. Okay. So text 7.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Yasya nahang krito bhavo buddhir yasya na lipyate hatvapi sa imal lokan nahanti na nibhatyate. One who is not motivated by false ego, whose intelligence is not entangled, though he kills men in this world, does not kill. nor is he bound by actions. In this verse, the Lord informs Arjuna that the desire not to fight arises from false ego. Arjuna thought himself to be the doer of action, but he did not consider the supreme sanction within and without. So Arjuna, for him, it was becoming sinful if he doesn't fight. Imagine, we say if it's sinful to fight, but because he's a Kshatriya, if we fight, it's sinful for us. We are not Kshatriya, But Arjuna is a Kshatriya. And then he's refusing to fight. So that's when he's acting out of false ego. And he's refusing to hear Krishna. If we follow Krishna's instruction, then that work can never have any sinful reactions. That work, in fact, liberates us from this world. If one does not know that a super sanction is there, why should he act? But one who knows the instruments of work, himself as the worker, and the Supreme Lord as the Supreme Sanctioner, is perfect in doing everything. So this body is just an instrument of work. We are the worker, and the Supreme Lord is sanctioning whatever we are doing. Actually, we are all instruments in Krishna's hands, We are all instruments, and we should pray to Krishna to become a good instrument. Because he's going to use us in a way, whatever is in us, he uses us in that capacity. If we have a lemon, then we are going to make a lemon juice. If we have a sweetness in us, then Krishna is going to use us in a sweet manner. So we should pray, we should try, endeavor becoming a good instrument in Krishna's hand. Does that make sense? Sometimes we are like very angry to people, we are harsh, we don't speak good words, because that's in then we say, no, it was a circumstance which made me did that person made me do that. But we are an instrument to give him his karma, sure. But because we have that harshness in us, that's why Krishna's used us that way, right? If we had the sweetness in us, then somebody who is supposed to receive love and care, then Krishna will let us associate with them so we can deal with them with love and care. So such a person is never in illusion.
Can you repeat this one once again? Like, can you elaborate a little on this? Because this is really important, I think.
So because we are always interacting with people, we are all interacting with people. And then each of us is an instrument in Krishna's hand, giving each other our karma. Because otherwise, how we are going to get karma, right? So each of us is giving each other our karma. Now, whatever is in our heart, Krishna uses us in that way. If we have a lot of lust, greed, anger in our heart, then somebody who's supposed to come across a person who is supposed to get angry at him, Krishna will put us in that position so that we can become angry at this person. Because we are all instruments. It's all intricate laws of karma. And then if we have love in our heart, Krishna will use as an instrument of love. He will put us in a situation where people are lovingly dealing with each other. There's loving words spoken. So we can be an instrument of such a love. So what happens is, if we have lemon inside us, Krishna makes lemon juice. If we have Karela inside us, Krishna makes Karela juice out of us. If we have mango in us, Krishna makes mango juice out of us. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So we have to change ourselves. We have to cultivate Krishna consciousness, cultivate humility, cultivate kindness. Pray to Krishna, Krishna, I have these bad tendencies in my heart. Please take it away from me. Please let me be your good instrument, an instrument of your love. And we should try it. And then Krishna will use us if he sees that because he just fulfills our desires. Krishna just fulfills our desires. What do we want? We want to be loving to others. He will use us as that instrument. We want to say, we can pray to Krishna, please let me be an instrument to spread your holy names. That's the best instrument we can be. Yare dekha tare kaha Krishna upadesh. Krishna, please use me as an instrument to tell others about Krishna, about you. So we should be, we actually are all instruments, but only we don't understand it. We think we are the doers, but we are the instruments. We are the instruments in the hands of Guru. We are the instrument of the bona fide Guru, of the true Guru coming in disciplic succession. But we are all instruments in the hand of Krishna. So, reading on. Such a person is never an illusion. Personal activity and responsibility arise from false ego and godlessness, or a lack of Krishna consciousness. Anyone who is acting in Krishna consciousness under the direction of the Supersoul or the Supreme Personality of Godhead, even though killing, does not kill. Nor is he ever affected by the reaction of such killing. When a soldier kills under the command of a superior officer, he is not subject to be judged. But if a soldier kills on his own personal account, then he is certainly judged by a court of law. So Prabhupada gives the example why if Arjuna kills on the battlefield, he will not get sins. Why? Because same way, when a soldier, when he's at war, he has been given that command from his superiors that you go to the war and go fight with the enemy and kill the people. And he does that. And when he comes back home, then he's given awarded medals. But if the same soldier, just out of his own desire, goes around killing people, the same people who gave him medals will put him behind bars and might even kill him. Because that one is he's killing on behalf of a higher order. That's his duty as a soldier, protecting the country. So he's listening to the higher order. But if he's killing on his own, by his own desire, then he's going to get the sinful reactions for it. He'll be punished for it. So same for Arjuna. Arjuna is being asked to fight the war on a superior order of Krishna. So he will not get sinful reactions. Is that okay?
Yes.
So we can stop here for today. Any comments or questions?
No, it's understood.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Gaura Premnande, Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.